How long have we been off this summer?
This is crazy. Our vacation is over. It is currently 5:41 a.m. I am really tired. Chase is really tired. We slept with all of our slides in last night. I know it's gonna be a little dark. And we pretty much got about 95% of the stuff packed up. Chase is getting the sewer and the water. We don't do this very often. We only do this if we have super long travel days. And I think this is probably the longest one-day travel day we've had. Like, that's in going from RV park to RV park. I'll explain more in the truck about where we're going, work. We've been off work. We'll talk about that more in the truck. But anyway, sorry y'all, I'm still really tired. We are going to make some coffee. If you haven't watched our travel video, I don't know which one it was, one of these videos, I kind of discuss about like our teardown routine and stuff. If you're curious, watch that. Let's finish packing up and we'll discuss more in the car. Also, my hair is like, sorry y'all, it's not even 6 a.m.
Hello everybody.
Where are we heading?
We are headed to Pascagoula, Mississippi.
Yep. We just left Branson, Missouri. We are now in Arkansas. I think we're like southeast of Little Rock is where we are right now. I didn't get much footage of this morning because it was pretty dark. So we've been up since 5:30, I guess. Yep. We left pretty quickly too, 6:20. So we've been on the road for 4 hours, I would say.
Yeah, we might have pulled out a little bit before that, but still, that's great.
It's going to be a total, on the maps it said a total of 10 hours and some change. So we are pretty excited. We have been off for, how long have we been off this summer?
May 13th till next Monday.
Yeah.
Or today, or tomorrow really is when
So I guess 5 months.
5 months. Well, it's been a blast, y'all. We've had so much fun. We've gotten to see new places, meet new friends, and we're excited for what next year, or this winter, and next year looks like getting set up for boondocking and all that fun stuff.
So make sure you subscribe and, well, please like the video and subscribe for sure to make sure that you kind of see what we do for boondocking. This fall has been a little different than past falls, you would say, for work.
Yes.
Because usually we don't take this much time off in the summertime. I would say probably an average of 3 months usually is kind of what's been the norm.
Yeah, or less. Yeah, it really just depends. Yeah, 3 months.
But a few of the jobs have been either pushed back or cut really short in the sense of instead of it usually being like a 4-week job, it's a 2-week job. And it's in a different state, which is, expected. But then trying to find something afterwards to kind of stack up your jobs has been a little bit more of a difficulty, I would say, this fall. Yeah, you just have to go with the flow. But how do you find your jobs?
Word of mouth. Companies have recruiters, and once you work for the company, the recruiters will eventually kind of just continue to contact you to see if you're available to come work. And then also I'll reach out to recruiters as well, project managers, superintendents, fellow coworkers that might be in different states, and I might be able to try to get on the job with them. So it really just depends. The reason why we've decided to kind of head down south and do some jobs down there is because I can kind of hit them back to back. There were some jobs in Maryland and in Virginia, so there's really no point in me driving 1,500 miles northeast to go to a job that'll only be for 3 weeks when I can stay down here.
Yeah, hit multiple jobs. That was the thing we were running into with finding jobs this fall. We found one that would be in like Arizona that we've done over there a couple times. Yeah. And then what are you going to do afterwards? So we've been trying to find jobs this fall that we can kind of hit back to back and back. And that's why we're kind of starting later, is because a lot of the jobs are starting later. That's just part of it. Like there's nothing you can control about it.
Like I have some friends that are part of the union, and I just have to go through that process, acquiring a book and everything. I've not done that yet or anything, so I'm just gonna continue to do what I do the non-union jobs. It works out great for us and financially and everything, so there's really no need to change it if it's not broke.
Yeah, and you didn't start out union either.
Nope. I've worked alongside other union contractors and stuff on certain jobs that I've worked at, just because some divisions are not unionized. The company that hired me as a welder to perform work, they've got a union and non-union side, but I'm not part of the union, so so it's nothing's different. Just go in there and do the work.
So this past month we've been in Branson, and we've been kind of hanging tight, I would say, there, because one, we're only about a really long day's drive to South Mississippi, where we're going to right now. Sorry, the road's like really bumpy. And the dates have changed a few times for like when to be there and stuff, because one, a lot of these companies, or every company, just because you have the job for Chase because he's a welder does not mean you actually have the job. It just means you can come down, take a weld test. You have to pass the weld test, then you get the job, right?
That's correct. Yep, that's
so
correct.
That's kind of how it works. But you don't have to retest for this company because his certification is still good. Yeah. So every company has different certs that you have to do.
That's correct.
So just kind of throwing that out there. So we were supposed to be there today for Chase to weld test, I think.
No, I was not going to. No. Oh, the reason why we were going to get there yesterday so that we could have a day just to relax, which would have been today. And then tomorrow I would have went in and taken a refresher test, a computer-based test. But since I'm all up to date on all that stuff, I don't have to worry about that. I just got to go get my badge and then go right in the plant. Not leaving any money on the table at Branson RV Park. We decided to stay till our leave date.
Done. Yeah.
So, and then now we're heading down there today. We're just going to make the whole day drive, just a full long day out of it.
Yeah. We try not to leave any money on the table when it comes to RV parks as best as we can because it just, you already spent the money. When I'm working and I got to go to the next job or we got to get going here, then yes, I'll leave a little bit of money on the table. And I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes the RV park will be nice and give us some money back. Sometimes they won't. And that's fine. I'm not going to pass up, money just because I want $100 or $150, $200 back because I didn't stay my whole month or whole week, what have you. But that's kind of what we. Yeah. So this job is going to last 2.5 weeks. Is kind of what we've been told. There's certain companies you kind of learn after a while that either it will go longer or will go shorter. Now, if you do any blue collar work in the sense of I know gate guarding's the same way too. A lot of RVers have been doing that. Just be mindful that sometimes it can just change. I know towards the end, our last week of work, even when I've worked with Chase, sometimes you don't know when your actual end date is. They'll maybe tell you a few days beforehand, hey, you're going to get off this day. I know there was my first job I worked for you, I think it was the end of that day that they said, hey, we don't need you anymore.
And sometimes it's just, like Bryce said, it's just that day of, you're just thinking everything's good.
Yeah, you're like,
you're
oh,
working,
sweet.
making money, and then all of a sudden, hey, you're out of here. Okay, whatever, it's just, I'm not going to lie, the first time it kind of happened to me when I first started doing this, I was kind of I wasn't frustrated or mad. I was just okay, it just had never happened before. I never worked a job like that.
Yeah.
And then once you do a few of them, you kind of know that's just what it is, and you save accordingly. Well, look at those trees over there.
Look more cotton
fall
too.
color,
Wow.
fall colors.
And the thing is if that does happen to you, don't take it personally. Yep. It's just business. I've seen some people, they'll get, completely upset. Well, I wish they would have told me. It's business. You can't take it personal. Yep. It is what it is, and you just got to move on. And that's how we view it. So we'll be there for 2.5 weeks. We have paid for a month at this RV park, which is probably one of our favorite RV parks that we go to.
Yeah, for working and stuff. I mean, even if you want just for pleasure.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's always been good about giving us money back if we don't stay. If we don't stay the whole month.
Now, if you are doing any sort of traveling for work or something like that, and you don't have a camper and you want to save money or save up money for a camper, we have actually stayed at this RV park before. He did not advertise it, but I called and asked him if he had RV campers to rent.
Yep.
We actually stayed in one.
You never know.
Yeah. And it was actually half the price than what a motel would have been. And we got to cook our own meals. Yeah. So
I think that was $1,000
for the month.
And then we got to, like Bryce said, you get to cook your own meals, where hotel is $2,000 at least. Or motels, at least. Especially, but they all know, as we've talked about before, these hotels and motels, they all talk when the turnaround and the outages are coming in. They're like, we could jack the prices up. And
you can pay $500 a week for
it's like Super Bowl weekend. They jack the rates up on the hotels.
It's crazy. So I'm just throwing that out there. If you're like, hey, I want to start doing this, but that's how we save money for buying our camper and just saving money in general, is doing stuff like that. So just throwing that out there. Or if they have cabins, sometimes the cabins at RV parks are cheaper for a month. You just have to call and ask. Even if they don't advertise, always call and ask. After Mississippi, we don't know where we're going exactly. because a few things are still
Louisiana
up
or
in the
Texas.
air.
I could confidently
say
most
either
likely
or.
say.
We're kind of waiting to hear back from both, but it's kind of one of those things where once I have a definite, or once Chase tells me the definite, yes, we are, a hard date, like we are for sure going there, then I will find RV parks, because I almost made the mistake. We were supposed to go to Nebraska for a 2-week job. I don't know when we were supposed to do that.
Oh, that was supposed to be the October 30th through the September 15th. Nebraska.
You mean September 30th to October 15th?
Sorry, yes, that's correct. Yeah.
So we were supposed to go to Nebraska, and I started looking up RV parks. I almost started to call them to make, reservations and stuff.
But Chase said,
Chase said, hold up, which, I should have known better. That was my mistake. I know how the game goes. And sure enough, we weren't able to go. It was nothing on Chase's end. It was one of those things where we just weren't able to go. We just couldn't go. So I think it was his certifications were up.
They didn't want to fly
him out to get recertified, and so we didn't go. One, I shouldn't have even looked and wasted my time looking, because it can be kind of frustrating or a little stressful a little bit trying to find RV parks in the middle of nowhere where some of these plants are. I just wait until Chase has a hard date, and then we go from there. So with that being said, we are going to take you along these next few days when Chase starts working. If you have any questions about what Chase does, let us know. Chase will share what he does, when he comes home from work, he'll share what he does and stuff. But in the sense of actually getting footage of what he does,
Not allowed to.
Sorry. Love y'all. That's just how it is. But if you have any questions, please let us know. If you have any specific welding questions,
please comment below, and I will.
Chase will answer them. Or Instagram, Facebook, we're on there as well. We want to be able to help people. I know this is a very, niche type RV travel YouTube page.
Yeah.
So I know there's not a lot out there, because when we started, I literally did not know what to do. So if you have any questions, if you want to start doing something like this, please leave a comment. We will try to help as much as we can. With that being said, we are going to hit the road. We're 6 hours and some change away. I don't think we're going to stop anywhere. I always pack lunch.
Yeah, we'll get fuel, and
then
the next stop will just be for fuel, and then that's it.
Yeah, we will see y'all in the next state. So it's been a few days. We got here Thursday evening, set up, and then Friday Chase had to do work meeting. He had to go get his badge at the plant, do a few errands as well. We also had to get a new sewer hose, because one, ours wasn't long enough, and we needed some new sewer hoses anyway. So that was Friday. Yesterday we went grocery shopping, did a few more random errands and stuff. And now we actually got to go back to Walmart and return the sewer hose. We got a nicer one, the Rhino Flex one. We need actually just the hose, not the one with the attachment to the ground. Chase starts work tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
6 a.m.
6 a.m. bright and early. So what time do you think you're at to leave tomorrow?
I have to be there at 5:45 through the turnstile, so I'll probably leave here at 5:20.
Yeah.
5:15. Probably 5:15 tomorrow.
Back at it again. So yeah, so we'll take you along our, day before, what we do and everything. It's gonna be kind of boring, but it'll also kind of give you an idea of our life and what we do. Also, we forgot to talk about what happened the day before we left Branson.
Oh yeah, we had a little bit of a leak in our kitchen gray tank, so I put some Flex Seal on it. And Flex Seal's actually changed their tub.
Yeah,
it's a metal paint can style.
Yeah, just
so
nice.
It's very nice. So was able to seal it up good, and also keep the can to reuse it. So that'll be very nice.
So Chase actually cut part of the underbelly off. It was going to be easier to cut it versus take the whole underbelly off.
I don't recommend it if you don't have to, but the way ours is set up, I had to do it. I'm not going to sit there and take off.
It was going to be ridiculous. So that's all taken care of. We don't have any more leaks and stuff now, and I think we're all good to go. So take you along what we do today. Pretty boring. Also, check out this RV park. It is awesome. It is so nice. It's honestly probably one of, if not my favorite RV park we stay at for work.
Oh yeah.
For your work, at least. We've stayed at quite a few different ones, but I think this one's probably my favorite one. We're gonna take you along what we do today. Might be pretty boring for you, but this whole, video is gonna be pretty realistic of what it looks like for us as RVers. So let's go. Ready, Kenai? So we went to Walmart, not this Walmart, a different Walmart, because the other Walmart didn't have gas or diesel. Got a few things, returned the sewer hose. Didn't have the one that we were needing. So, I mean, we can still empty our tanks, but we just don't have the one that Chase wants. Either look at a different Walmart or order it online. Drove around Ocean Springs. It's actually a really cool area. If you drive a dually, the parking and the roads are very tight. There is a visitor center just north of their little historic main strip. I would park there. That way it's just easier to get in and out of. Now we are getting diesel at Murphy's or Walmart gas station. And then I think we are going to head back to the camper and get some stuff done. That's not bad. How much was diesel?
$2.63.
A gallon. Can you believe that? That's really crazy. I don't think we've ever spent that much on diesel, cheap wise. Right?
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, we're gonna go back to the camper, eat some food, start getting ready for tomorrow. What are you gonna do?
Work.
Job box?
Job box. Yeah, just kind of get my little bag together, my little backpack.
Yeah, maybe we'll show you what Chase takes to work with him.
Yeah.
It's so exciting.
Very exciting.
All right, so it's been a couple hours. Chase's lunch is pretty much done. It's just cooling off. Made some enchilada bowl. Sorry if it's loud. We have the ACs going. It's hot here in Mississippi in October. Chase is out there working on his job box. I think we might go check out on him. So I'm pretty much waiting for those to cool down, and then he sees a dog outside. No, you're not gonna come out here with us. I guess Kenai's coming out here with us. Chase also got our flag up. Oh, look how cool that looks. We just got a mount for it not too long ago. Actually, like a month ago. So now we can finally raise our flag, which is awesome. How's it going? Welding hood. Actually, I really like this backpack that you got. It's waterproof. It just folds up and stuff. That's a new addition. For those that don't know, Chase doesn't have a welding machine. All the companies you've worked for have always provided them. You only bring one hood though, because you have a couple of different hoods.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use. I like the one that's got the flip.
Oh yeah. But the companies, for the most part, provide everything for you. If someone was to start this, what would you recommend them to get?
A hood, my own gloves that I like using. My own Kleins, cutters.
But the job box will stay in the truck. The job box doesn't leave the truck.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, you can just always go back to the truck and get stuff if need be.
Just depends, yeah. Sorry, I'm not being much help. No.
No. What are you putting in your 5-gallon bucket?
A pair of wire cutters, a hood, a brush, a good pair of gloves, small file. This is a big one. I wouldn't get this one. I mean, it's good to have big ones too. I wouldn't go buy a bunch of stuff like these other people, like I have acquired, you know, a lot of stuff now, but
yeah,
just because like half the stuff you just don't.
You really once he puts everything in his 5-gallon bucket or his backpack, this backpack right here, he really doesn't even open the job box up that much. I mean, it pretty much stays in there. Now, we love having the job box, don't get us wrong, but I think at some point it's definitely going to need a good deep clean. When I've worked with you, yeah, everything was provided for me, like gloves, safety glasses and stuff. But for Chase, since he's like an actual welder, you do need like at least a hood and gloves.
It just depends on what jobs you go to, because some of these jobs, they don't want you taking anything, especially if it's nuclear. You pretty much just bring your hood in and you're good to go, because if it gets radiation on it, they confiscate it, and then
then it's gone.
It's theirs.
Yeah. Oh, we should also say too that because it's a refinery, Chase has to wear FR clothing, fire-resistant clothing. Now that's just for refineries. Like nuclear, you don't have to wear FR, but FR clothing, it does kind of get expensive. So it's just one of those things where it is what it is. But here where we're at in Mississippi, there's a couple of safety warehouse places where you can get some FR clothing or regular clothing here, and their prices are pretty reasonable. This is usually what the day before looks like, before a job. Kenai, you're so cute. I love you. You can get a bath? He's like, no thanks. Well, it is 7:48. We just had dinner, aka waffles, because that's Chase's favorite meal pretty much. Breakfast for dinner. Yep, now we are going to, well, I'm going to clean the dishes, put everything up, and go to bed, because you got to wake up. What time do you want to wake up tomorrow?
You'll make me breakfast, so.
Yeah, I do make him breakfast.
4:30 is fine.
Yeah, wake up at 4:30. So much fun.
Lovely. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go again.
You excited? You ready?
Oh yeah.
You can go back to sleep. But you probably
no,
won't.
I don't. I don't go back to sleep anymore when Chase leaves, because I used to, but then I would wake up feeling really drowsy and sleepy. So I don't go back to sleep when Chase goes to work. Next video, we'll do a full maybe 24 hours of what like we do.
That would be really cool.
I think that's what we might do the next one. But I hope this kind of gives you an idea of what going to a job site, well, in the sense of like the RV part, kind of what we do. Now, this time Chase did not have to do any well tests or any like site-specific tests. I mean, you still had that meeting on Friday. Yeah. But you would have probably spent the weekend doing testing and stuff. But since you didn't have to, he had the weekend off. We're going to try to go to bed early because we got to get up early. So anyway, if you liked this very boring video of real life, can I tell our friends to please like and subscribe and comment? Yeah, you're so cute. I love you. Okay. He knows he's getting a bath. We just want to be very realistic, I guess you could say, about our life and our traveling endeavors. So now it's back to work. Anyway, as always, we really appreciate everyone who watches our videos. Oh, watch this. Hold on. This is crazy. Yeah, turn this light on.
This is not even
This
halfway.
is crazy.
Halfway.
About halfway. Nuts.
4 times a day.
4 times a day with our dehumidifier. If you don't have a dehumidifier, we have this General Electric one that is awesome. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, this one's a 35 pint. I believe they make a 55, but that's just
that's
too much.
Perfect. But
this is still big, but it's what you need. I feel like. The carpet's dry. I mean, even the laminate, the flooring is.
Yeah. But it's better than those peel-off tab ones, if you know what I mean. I recommend getting something that's an electric dehumidifier.
This one's gonna be this one's pulling stuff. Like, yeah.
It's crazy. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed we find the joys in the little things, I guess. Emptying out our dehumidifier. Yep. Anyway, thank you all for watching my video, and we'll see y'all next week.
Catch you in the next one.